Mexically, garage there. Tap into my channel, that's where you wanna be. 87 Monte Carlo, West Coast name GhoSSt. I bet when I punch the gas, all you see is white smoke. And you know we do it big Texas, so we going 100 spokes like we on West Coast. Mexically, garage therapy, come get with me, come get with me.
Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Mexican Lee back with another video. Man, it's Sunday, beautiful Sunday out. We had some really bad weather around here. Not really so much my area, but the west of us. I guess a tornado touched down or something. My son kind of lives out that way. He was telling me, giving me some hold on. Kind of giving me some feedback on what happened out there. But yo, I think we got pretty much everything squared away. I'm still waiting on seat belts. That's the only thing I have left to do, but I can't go no further. I went ahead and put all the panels in that I could. Got the carpet cut for the seats, put the center console in, put my switches in place where everything's gonna go as far as my fans. The one switch that I did have on the dash that controlled the USB charger, I went ahead and changed the actual button out to match the other buttons that I have on the car. So this is going to be the first time she's actually going to start. There's no gas in the carburetor, plus it's on jack stands. I still have to kind of clean up and touch up the bottom of the floor where I did the patches. That's why I haven't dropped the car on the ground yet. But we're going to do the first test live with y'all. Not live, but here on camera. Let's see, I need to, the batteries are connected. Let's go ahead and switch this camera around. So as y'all can see, man, it's a beautiful day out today. But everything needs to be wiped down and cleaned up. I still need to drill my hole back here so I can put the camera on, the rear view camera. I need to mount that. But everything in the trunk needs to be cleaned up. Those wires right there for the camera, so those aren't hooked up yet, but everything back here is nice and tight. Let's see, we have, let's open the door. Guess I should have rolled the window down, but we got the door panels top and bottom installed along with the speakers, all the switches. All the dash is completely installed. Let's see if you get better lighting this way. But man, this color that I chose as far as dyeing everything came out perfect. I did put the factory center console back in for now, but you can see where I drilled the holes for my switches. The left fan will control the left fan. The left switch will control the left fan. The right switch will control the right fan. But man, I haven't even turned it on yet. I did test the power because I'm glad I did that before I put this dash together. When I put that button in, I put one wire wrong, so the LED light would stay on, and the when the switch was actually off, it was backwards. So the charger was on and the LED light was on, and when I pushed the button to turn it on, it turned off. So I had to rewire that. But that door panel is all done. You already know the headliner's in. I just put these A-pillar pieces in just for now to kind of make some room around here. But everything in the dash is done. The speakers are hooked up. The rear deck is done. I can't hook up the back speakers yet. Actually, I need to check these wires and make sure none of them are going to be touching if I turn this key on and my amps kick on. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me cut this camera off just for a quick second so I can get this tape off of here. Cut you back on here in a second. All right, we're back, y'all. So I went ahead. I'm glad I did check that. Because the wires were touching. I just taped them up real quick so they wouldn't get no whatever I was doing back here. I can't remember. It might have been the seam sealer, but I didn't want that stuff to get any seam sealer or whatever it was I was doing back here on them. So that's why I had them taped up. But we still have to vacuum in here. And like I said, I was about to put the back seat in and the back panels, but I can't do anything without the back seat belts. But man, for the most part, everything else is done. I got to clean off my steering column, but oh man, we're gonna do a quick test. I still need to. I cleaned up all the wiring under here. I just need to find a spot to put my alarm up underneath the dash, tucked in there real good, and then clean up the wiring as far as that goes. But like I said, man, batteries are connected. And as you guys saw in the previous videos, you already seen the fans working. They work as they should. Man, this thing is so dirty under here. Dusty. But we got everything connected. So let's give it a quick try. Just gonna do a quick test. I'm not gonna do too much, but fasten seat belts. So again, this switch here turns on one fan. This switch here turned on the other fan. So those work as they should. This right here, again, this button, see how it matches those? This was a silver button at first, so I got all three matching. It will light up white. That will turn on this right here, the USB charger. So see that? So that does its job. Lights and everything should work as they should. I need to crank this thing up, man, and see what we have is, I mean, I know that the batteries are charged, but let's see if we can get her to fire up. Let's make sure this thing is in park. She's in park. Come on, baby. Like I said, she ain't got no fuel in her. Up top, anyways. Of course, it ain't gonna be a cold start because it's shit almost 100 degrees out here today. So the choking gonna kick on. All the gauges work. So we're good there. Again, make sure all the lights work. Come on. Power windows. Good there. We're good there. I did clean off all the windows from the glue residue from the 3M paper, but I still have glue residue on the car. But it comes off. Look how easy it comes off. So I'll be wiping it down here in a little bit. That I'm not pressed about. I really would like to clean up under here because, man, look at this. That's dust. And that's just from sitting there in the shop. So we're gonna let her warm up a little bit. I do want to turn the radio on to kick that on and make sure everything's gonna work there, but I don't want to get a copyright strike, so I'll do that off camera. But man, them RMS lighting lights are so dope. I do have the switchback lights, LED lights for this right here, but I hate the way they send them. The way they're wired up, you have to plug a little piece of the socket, like the light, this part right here. All it is this part here that you plug into the socket, and then it's got wires coming out of this. And that's I don't know. To me, that's like just laziness. I'm pretty sure they could have done a way better job than that crap. But man, I want to find the same color stripe. I might just buy my own stripes, rolls, and do my own striping, because I still want the 3 color stripes like this here. because this interior is going to be so clean, man. Especially when I get everything in with the seat belts. That top. Oh boy. Yeah, man, everything's working. Always have a spare. That's why I got 5 wheels. So whenever I do put those on, I'm gonna have 5 wheels. But let's just kick on the power to the radio. Hey, why ain't this thing working? Oh, because the amps ain't working. That's why that ain't kicked on. So let's see if we pop any fuses. All this has to be readjusted because I'm in here messing around, moving it around, unhooking it over and over. It's rear fader, front, subwoofer. There ain't no CD in it, so man. All right, so far what's she charging at idle? 14.8, 14.7. That's what that McMahon alternator does. I don't even think I have any music CDs. I know I got my Chingle Bling stuff in there, but I ain't pulling that out. But yeah, man, that's it. I just wanted to quick show y'all, man. None of my amps are going into protection mode. Oh, I can't wait to take this thing for a ride. And then once I did put this what is that? Shit, I can't think of it. The mat that I put back here, the sound deadening mat for the back seat, man, once I kicked them fans on, you couldn't really hear them inside the car. So that I'm gonna love. But my daughter was like, Dad, can't we turn that? She's in the back seat. She always wanted me to turn it off. But yeah, man, I'm digging it. I'm digging GhoSSt. I was really highly upset because, like I said, when you're a businessman and you're told a specific date that your things will be done, I'm gonna hold you to that. And that was my mistake for doing so. I should have just kind of ignored that and just waited for a phone call, but I'm not gonna wait. You tell me something's gonna be done, I'm gonna be right there at your doorstep ready to come pick my stuff up. And that happened 3-4 times, and that's the reason why I was a little upset. And I'm not gonna say I don't have any patience. I do. I am a patient person, but like I said, man, if you tell me that my stuff's gonna be done next Friday, I'll be there next Friday. I'll call you Thursday night just to make sure. And when you tell me yes, come over, and oh well, I only have 1 part finished, or I only have 2 parts finished, but the other 5 are still sitting on the bench, I'm gonna be upset, man. And please don't, you know, that's not me being mean, as I'm not being a dick or an ass, but I mean, come on, dude. You know, it is what it is, man. If I do some work for you and I give you a specific date that it'll be done, if it's not done, I will communicate with you and let you know, hey man, I need another day, I need another week. I will let you know. So that's the only reason why I was upset, man. That, and because, like I said, my seat, it's didn't come out the way it should have, and you know, but we'll live with it. This isn't a show car, it's gonna be a driver, and so I'm not complaining, man. I mean, I kind of am, I guess, but I mean, I think I have every right to, but it's all good. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this bad boy with some steel wool, clean it up, polish it up. I'm gonna go ahead and mount this in back, and then I'm gonna test out my stereo, man. So these are the other pieces I still have left to put in. Everything in the back seat, and then underneath the steering column, I got to put that back in because like I said, I need to go in there and clean up the wiring and tuck it underneath. But that's pretty much it for GhoSSt till I get the rest of these pieces. Once I get the rest of them pieces, I'll touch up the bottom of this floor, and he'll be ready to rock and roll, man. These fans should be kicking on any minute. Any minute. You know, all my fuses are good in the fans. They're hooked up. So shouldn't be no reason why them won't kick on, but ooh, smooth as a sewing machine, boy. She's just dirty. Oh yeah. Oh, I see coolant. Where's that coming from? Got a little small coolant leak right there. I bet it's coming from that right there. That's alright. We'll tighten that up. We'll get it fixed. A little minor setback for a major comeback. Oh, fuel is leaking too. Oh snap, no wonder why I smell fuel. Oh shit, yeah. Leaking on there. Alright, well, I gotta shut her down so we can fix that fuel leak. But like, comment, subscribe, everybody. Again, thank you everybody for doing what you do. Y'all, you know, a lot of y'all continue to motivate me, and hopefully I motivate somebody out there to you know, get to work, do the business. But y'all stay tuned for more, man. We got more coming. Like, comment, subscribe. Mexican Lee's Therapy Garage. We're out.
Mexican Lee's Therapy, wrenching in the garage. Wet paint dripping smooth, call it a mirage. Gold teeth popping, boots scratch the pavement. Hood legend status, I'm Texas entertainment. Low for life, rolling deep on chrome spokes. Swinging wide in Texas, watch all the hits provoke. AC blowing clean, sunroof doing its thing. Sagging all born king with that southern swing. Props to the engine humming strong under the hood. Fresh like tortilla, smell of grease in the wood. Interior